Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for setting your Mac up for using Python for our ChatGPT coding session. If you have a Windows computer, go look for the Windows preparation video. It's very similar but slightly different. So this is for you if you have a Mac, you're in the right place. We need to download and install two pieces of software. So we're going to go to python.org and download Python 3.11.5, the latest version of Python. And we're going to go to code.visualstudio.com and download the Mac Universal of Visual Studio Code. And once you have those downloaded, you can go ahead and run the installer. I'm not going to do that because I've already got this installed. And for Visual Studio Code, you can just go ahead and drag that into your applications window. So I'm going to press cancel. You would just need to go ahead and do that. So I would go open see my applications here, and I can just drag Visual Studio Code in there. I've already got it, I think, so it should say, oh, you've already got it. Okay, so we're just not going to do that. But that is very easy and fast to do on Mac. So you should have those two installed in a couple of seconds, really. And then you need to just create a folder on your Mac that you're going to use for the code. And I've set up on my desktop where's my desktop? I've set up a little folder called ChatGPT coding session, and that folder is empty currently. But if you don't have a folder, just create a folder anywhere on your Mac. And then we're going to go to VS Code, Visual Studio Code. We're going to open the software. So let me go and open my Visual Studio Code. It'll look something like this. And we're going to go and select the folder tab here on the left, the Explorer tab. We're going to see that no folder is open, and we can go Open Folder and select on my desktop, in this case, this ChatGPT coding session folder, and press Open. And that will ask me some questions. Do you trust this and whatever? So yes, I trust the authors. Okay. And now on this left, I can right-click and press New File, or I can press this little New File icon. To create a new file, I'm going to call this game.py. And what happens here on the bottom right, it suggests, oh, this is Python, so do you want to install the Python extension? And I'm going to go, yes. So this is then kind of what makes everything work very smoothly together between Visual Studio Code and Python. Now I've got that installed, and I'm ready to go. There's one final thing I need to do, which is when I'm generating code with ChatGPT, I'm going to paste it in here and then run it. But sometimes, and it's certainly when we're going to create a game in our session, it'll ask you to use modules that somebody else has written for Python that you can integrate into your software that you don't have installed. So you need to go install them. And the way to do that is with the file open, you go to a terminal, new terminal. And then down here for Mac, you write Python 3. On Windows, you just do it without the 3. And then space -m space pip space install space pygame. This is one of the modules that we're definitely going to be using. So hit enter there. So for me, it says requirement already satisfied because I've already got it installed. What it'll say for you, it'll have a little progress bar, and at the end, it'll say successfully installed Pygame. If it says that, you're ready to go and everything has worked smoothly. If it doesn't say that, try and figure out what's wrong. You can ask ChatGPT for help. And if you can't figure out what's wrong really quickly, just hit me an email. I will help you figure it out. But that is all actually that you need to do to get everything set up on your computer to run, to do our session and run Python in our session. So see you there.